Kishemta dere wauru wa mta wanataka choma na mikiase mta dere
wagwan. Karibu tena. Welcome to the Atmost Entertainment Podcast, and I'm your host today, Curious kwenye flow hapa. I hope you guys are doing great. Maze weekend imeingia, and I am so happy that this weekend has come up, and man, this is the Atmost Entertainment Podcast yenye unapatanga kila Saturday at 9 a.m. Kila Saturday. Hey fam, I hope you are all doing good, and Maze, today I have so much that I want to share. I just want to share a bit of something that I really wanted to talk about the past few episodes, and at last my friends, naifanya leo. And man, before niendelee, watu wa nyege buda, kama mulirudi na nasikia kulikuwa na outbreak kule Ebola. I hope you are all doing okay. I know I encourage you guys to go, and I'm glad that you guys had really mad fun. And just to be safe, just go and get checked out and all that. And I am sure nothing is going to be happening, because Maze, God akona sisi, I'll see you. And with that, Maze, I've been seeing projects dropping. Maze Sedo has dropped a whole album, and there are so many other artists that have been dropping projects. Zenya Manase, Maze ametoa ngoma. I've seen Maya has ametoa a whole damn project, Maze. Can you imagine this? Like, Kenyan musicians are on top of their games one way or the other, and I'm so glad that I'm here right now alive to just witness these creatives just doing their best. And our topic for today, I'm going to be talking about Kenyan DJs. Oh, my friends, Kenyan DJs are the best people. Maze, kama kuna place napenda ku okay, I'll just say this. My ex introduced me to Grouchy. Actually, si ex wangu ni mimi introduce na dem kwa Grouchy, Maze, unajua. And that was sasa kila time nasikiza, sipendi kusikiza Grouchy juu kila time nasikiza Grouchy na kumkanga tu shore man. Sipo, lakini Grouchy is one of my favorite DJs right now, and I really enjoy everything that he has been putting out. And what I want to talk about is how the Kenyan DJs contributed to the Kenyan music industry. There's so many ways that they have contributed to the Kenyan industry, and one of the ways that I have found that they have contributed is by playing Kenyan music. But before we go, I want to take us back kidogo, wakati sasa akina DJ Pinye walikuwa na vuma mse. And I want to encourage each and every artist, if you have any DJ's number, just make sure umemtumia ngoma zako. Kama uko na email yake, namba yake, make sure mwatumia ngoma, even though labda wengine watakuanga very picky on who they want to play in their music and in everything that they're doing. Wewe hakikisha umefanya part yako, because this industry is about depending on each other, you know. Kuna hiyo interdependency that we all artists, DJs, creatives, designers, nani wengine kwa industry, producers, awasi wote, kuna that interconnection that we all need to have, you know. And one of the things I love about our Kenyan DJs are they are hao ndio pioneers wa music. Hao ndio wanaikanga direction ile direction music itatake. Okay, like right now, we can tunaweza ingia story ya venye unaona kasa hiyo story ya Amapiano venye imevuma. Do you know why mbona imevuma? Si ati ni juu ati ni ngoma ati SL tupata hapana. Ni juu DJs have been pushing for it, and they have been doing such a dope job to promote African music, and that's one of the things I love about Kenyan DJs. There was a time I know there was so much bureaucracy when it came to Kenyan DJs playing Kenyan music, and I'm so glad that has ended in the recent let's say 5, 6, 7 years. And one of the things I love about the growth about Kenyan music is that Kenyan DJs have pia wame catch up sasa to the Kenyan artists. Unajua juu sasa sahi hawezi cheza kwa club kama ucheze ngoma za Kenya, sababu kitambo ungeenda club. Hadi siku hizi bado kuna kwanga na zile club unaenda unakaa chini unasikiza tu ngoma zile za kina sijui Nio, sijui unasikiza sijui Soldier Boy, sijui unasikiza nini kila time. Like every time unaenda kwa club unasikiza the same playlist. Kuna time kulikuwa na kila DJ alikuwa na the same playlist, unajua. And one of the things I love about the Kenyan DJs is about the diversity that they have. Lakini watu wangu, tafadhali kweni diverse, like kweni selfish na homegrown artists, you know, because when you're selfish with homegrown artists, nakwambia hivyo ndo tutaanza kuvuma hata zaidi. Hadi wewe utakuwa unacheza ngoma zako huko majuu nini watu watakuwa natio na kuambia tu bro, unafanya kitu ya maana kabisa. And if at all one thing I am so glad is that tumetoka your past mentality at DJ Pinye, you know, though it's not that DJ Pinye was a bad guy or something like that. I just realized that kulikuwa na ile time watu walikuwa na gatekeep sana, and as much as maybe that time I hadn't really gotten into music yet, I came to see how gatekeeping worked. And unaweza actually you can see by how Kenyan stations, Kenyan radio stations used to play our music, how TV stations used to play our music, and how even DJs in clubs used to play our music. Ushaenda kwa gari, unakaa chini hivi, unatoka maybe Murang'a ama wapi ama wherever, hata Meru, mazi unakaa chini hivi kwa mat, unaenda Tao ama unaenda Nairobi ama unaenda place yote tu, unasikia tu ngoma inachezwa, yani unasikia dere ameka ngoma nini mix fulani mazi tu kwa hivi tu, hadi unaanza kujiuliza jameni, nani huyu ni DJ mgani, unajua. And there's so many routes zenye zina supporting ma Kenyan DJs, from 58 to Ronga to wase wakasa, kwa watu wakikwenda Gethika, watu wakwenda easy places zote, kuna umo yole mse. Mi kama kuna kitu moja napenda ni venye matatu culture ina push iyo agenda ya Kenya music ni a must kwa mat. Hata kama saa zingine unasikiaga wakicheza other different music, Kenya music siku itaisha kama abiria wajasikiza Kenya music mara 4, unajua. And that's one of the things I love about matatu culture. Bado sijaingia hiyo topic, na lazima nitaingilia hiyo topic juu hizi vitu lazima tuzibonge kwa hii podcast na hii this TV entertainment podcast, because my people, there's so much about the Kenyan culture that you need to be aware of, as whether you're a lawyer ama uko weni daktari. Music and entertainment is one of the things that keep us afloat as a society, as in not even entertainment, just art generally. Art and culture keeps us afloat as a people and as a community. So that's why unaona nikijaribu kushinda insist about Kenyan music, Kenyan art, Kenyan everything Kenyan, you know, but this is about entertainment. This podcast is about entertainment and the music industry as a whole. So recently the DJs that I have been listening to are one Grouchy, two DJ Shinsky. That guy is a beast. Umse anapataga ma views kuruka. Kwanza kuna there's a mix ya Tene, zile za kina Ogopa DJs nini, ujamaa alimix hiyo, alikuwa sijui alikuwa zone gani akifanya hiyo mix, lakini alikuwa anaifanya na mafinyo buda. And big shout out to DJ Shitsky Jumaze, you have been pushing the culture uko nje majuu vibaya sana. And kuna so many DJs that have been promoting the culture, not just the secular side but also the gospel side, from the akina DJ Mo and so many others, akina DJ Sadiq. Maze kuna ma DJ wengi niko nao kwa akili. Mimi hata kuna wase naona wakishinda wakifanya mangoma, lazima watumie DJ ndio wanajua DJ ni mzii kwanza venye anaikanga hiyo drop. Kwanza mimi kuna kitu moja napendanga about DJs, ni wakati wanakufanyanga tu ile unajua ile chiki ile drop fulani after hiyo ngoma amecheza, unajua tu kwanza akianza kufanya hivi, unajua kitu ana drop next inakuanga moto mbaya. Au sio? Lakini Kenyan DJs have been at the forefront of promoting not just our culture but every other culture. Unaona ngoma za majuu zilivuma huku not just because of Kenyan radios, though one of the biggest channels of za communication ilikuwanga radio. Kenya ili promote sana pia ilikuwanga DJs kwa clubs, kwa restaurants, like everywhere. Like DJs pushed for that culture, and that's why you see our music became so diverse. Not just because there was a contribution that the DJs contributed to the music industry, and that was the diversification of our music. And I think, I feel like people keep on saying that Kenyans do not have a sound. We do have our sound, ni venye tunabonga. Hii kubonga ndio sound yetu, na hiyo ikiingia kwa hip hop, afro pop, bogeze, bongo, lingala, zote unasikianga hiyo Kenya ndani hapo ndani. Unajua hadi mangoma zinatokaga hivi, unaanza kujiambia yenyewe ni Mkenya, ndio ujue hata venye tu unaongea, you can just tell. And that's why I'm a real big fan of DJs right now, because DJs are they are our pioneers, mse. And to all DJs right now, maze, this is the ripe time for you to be promoting Kenya music. And if you're not promoting Kenya music, you're failing yourself. Hata kama unacheza amapiano nini, kuna amapiano za Kenya, akina Brandy, there are so many people who you can take their music and integrate them to your mixes. And there are so many mse, wale ma-artists sahi wanatokea sahi, mse, mimi hata nastuka bedhe na cheki hadi akina Ethan Music, Watenda Willy, they have all been trying to drop jams on jams. So it is up to our Kenyan DJs to push for that culture to our communities and to our people. Hey, my people, I hope you all enjoyed this episode, because there are still several things I'd love to talk about. Actually, the thing about DJing is that once you decide that you're getting into that space, bro, it will take time. It's just like music. It will take time, but ukipata break yako unapatanga mara 1 hivi ka umeenda. And that's one of the things I love about DJing, and not just DJing but art. Ukiomoka umeomoka, na hiyo hata kwanga inasema ati unarudi nyuma, hapana. The only time labda the thing now I'd like to insist on artists and DJs and all that, know how to invest your money. Ukijua how to invest your money, MIG, utakuwa unakulia kutoka ngoma yako, mabizako pili, na hizo do sasa umeinvest to other different assets that you have. And that's how not just artists from majunini, that's how big artists make themselves big. Juu wako na hiyo time na hiyo chance ya kuweza invest their money. Hey, my people, hey, there's so much I can be able to talk about how they promoted our culture. Akina Isa, how we started hearing them. Akina Nonini, Akina Nameless. Ilikuanga tu story ya DJs. Hata radios, yes, radios contributed a very big part to that. And I'll make sure I'll make an episode of telling you whether radio right now is relevant or not. But radio contributed to a big factor of success to most of our Kenyan artists back then. Right now, hey, my friends, the internet is a gold mine. If you're an artist na bado unataka hiyo kutembea kwenda different shows inasaidia. Unasikia? Inasaidia vibaya sana. Go for these shows. Hata kama ni exposure for the first few months, do it. Usistuke sana, do it. Lakini after hapo, jua value yako. Unajua after hapo you've already started practicing to it. Anza pole. Now start putting a value to your art. Once you do that, MIG, that's how you'll be making your own money. But I've really enjoyed the Kenyan DJs, the way they are putting out their mixes right now, from SoundCloud to Mixcloud to so many other apps. I really hope one of these apps come and just promote this podcast, because I'd really love to be involved in the Kenyan industry and the Kenyan music. But before that, I am still involved in this Kenyan industry. I hope you guys know by I'm an artist. I just love the reason why I love doing this podcast is because inafanya nionyeshe why Kenyan music and Kenyan art is very important in our lives, and that's one of the things I'd love to promote in this podcast. And with that, my people, that was it for today. You will definitely catch me next time on this Atmost Entertainment podcast every Saturday at 9 a.m. Maze. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves and having a great weekend. Kama haupati, kama weekend yako bado jabamba, you're going to have a great Saturday from now, from the moment you have watched this podcast. Aye, Buddha, usha make it during the day. I'll see you. And with that, Maze, I am your host for today, Curious. Kwenye flow hapa, and Maze, Wagwan. Hadi next week. I'll see you.